What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about where I am currently. So currently, I am trading a 50K Apex funded account. It's been like 2 months. I'm currently in a drawdown, about 1K worth of drawdown. And I've been reducing my risk ever since to try and get it back up. It actually doesn't make too much sense to try and come back from a drawdown, considering how cheap Apex challenges are and how cheap it is to get a funded account. It actually makes more sense to just buy another account, right? Like risk wise. But I'm trying to prove to myself that I can do it. I don't want to just keep buying more accounts. I want to prove to myself that I can bring myself out of drawdown, that I can, just do it with one account. I understand, yes, funded account rules are stricter, of course, than if you were to have your own live account. If I were to have my own live account, I most likely would have made profits by now, based off of how I've been trading the last few months. For sure, I would have been profitable. But I am trying to prove to myself that I can do this, because if I were a profitable trader, if I were a consistent trader that follows rules, that can adjust to market conditions and can just even follow those type of rules, then I would be able to pass a funded account, right? I would be able to get a payout because I am a good trader. So I am trying to prove to myself that I'm a good trader and I can do challenges and I can pass these things. I am going to have a live account eventually, but I am currently unemployed, and even though I'm okay, I have a backup plan, and I'm okay as far as like my living situation, and I have food and I have everything I need, thankfully. That doesn't mean I want to keep spending money on challenges and then paying for the funded stage as well if I'm gonna keep redoing all over again. So I am trying to prove to myself that I can manage an account, take out payouts, follow the rules no matter what they are, and when I take out payouts, I will invest in more accounts so that I can make small profits to make a lot across a lot across a lot of accounts, and fund a live account as well. But first, I need to prove this to myself that I can make money with with one account, and that I could actually get there. Like if I can't get there, I feel like that tells me that I'm not ready yet, right? So I don't want to keep investing in more accounts. When I can pass these accounts, get to the funded stage, get a payout, and I can keep redoing that, then I'm at a place where I could buy more challenges. Those are like my conditions for myself and how I want to go about this. I've been funded before and I've lost the accounts. Before this funded account that I have now, I bought this one individually, this challenge, I passed this one, and I just wanted to work on one. But before that, I've had 8 other Apex challenges. I passed 5 because I copy traded them, and I was working on those, and at some point I stopped copy trading because I wanted to basically preserve some accounts, and so I would trade on one and then maybe I'd copy trade 1 or 2, and like I was doing like groups at some point. I lost all of them eventually. I was down to 1, and that was the one that got me close to a payout, and I really would have made it if I would have just been mindful of the trailing drawdown, which I wasn't keeping track of it, and I got in a losing streak, and I lost those accounts. I'm currently trying to bring that back up to break even, to then bring it to the threshold where I can take out a payout. I am trading at reduced risk. I am taking only 1 trade per day. And yeah, I've just been trying to improve. I'm trying to prove to myself that I can hold an account, that I can bring myself back up from drawdown, that I can stay consistent with one strategy and one risk management system, one active trade management system, taking away what doesn't work, keeping what works. It's been 4 years for a reason, right? It's been it's been a lot of ups and downs in my personal life, with work, with everything that we deal with. And sometimes when I am focusing on trading, I might be focusing on the wrong things. And that's something that I've had to realize that I was doing. And I'm not profitable because of inconsistency. It's not just about gambling and over leveraging and revenge trading. Sometimes it's just little tweaks that need to be made in order for you to break that wall into profitability. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I realized a while back that I just wasn't managing my trades the same, and it wasn't making sense. And recently I realized that I was simply not buying in a discount and not selling in a premium. I was kind of like just waiting for my pattern and I thought I had my setup, but I wasn't doing so in a right area. So it's just little things that you need to look out, see what you're doing. That is why journaling your trades is important. It's something I resisted for a long time. I even resisted backtesting for a long time, but you'll see that doing those things does actually make a difference in the long run, because you're seeing what you're doing. And with backtesting especially, that backtesting is what's shown me that I can actually do this. Even though I'm not profitable yet, I know that I can do this because of backtesting. Over the course of a year, I can be profitable. Over the course of a few months, I can be profitable. And that's what it's really all about. If I had the money to put into a brokerage and just trade it, based off what I've seen, I know that overall, over a period of time, I'll be profitable. So, but right now, I'm trading funded accounts because I'm trying to build that capital in order to fund my live accounts, and also build a portfolio of funded accounts to trade. I finally have stopped consuming too much knowledge because I don't need anything else to add. I have realized that simplicity is best when it comes to a strategy and when it comes to trading. I've learned that sitting on your hands is better than being in a trade, right? Waiting for those perfect conditions. And now it's time for me to see the results that can come of this discipline and this consistency that I am now having. So now it's just patience, putting in the reps, showing up every day, and seeing where I can get. On my Instagram, I have been posting all of my trades from day one on the funded account. If you want to follow that, that is Clara G Trades. On here, I'll post videos like this, trade recaps. I'll be posting shorts of my trades as well, but I kind of started the YouTube after the Instagram. So my Instagram has literally from the first trade that I took on the funded account up until where I am now. And you'll see all my losing trades and my winning trades. And I also show where I'm at, like on the month and the week sometimes. Some things I forgot to mention as far as where I'm at currently. Currently, I am also in a mentorship program that costs $8,000. I won't say the name. Mentorships, I feel like they work if you work. So you have to be dedicated to figuring out what you need to fix in order to become successful and profitable. And I decided to pay for this mentorship because it's been 4 years. I'm tired of not being profitable. I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? And this mentorship offered like coaching where they would review your trades. So I was like, let me make this investment. I was really scared to do so. I've made big investments in the past that have only fucked me over. There's one that put me in debt. Basically, I paid for a service and I didn't get it. And even with that fear, a few years later, I decided to make the investment in this mentorship. And what am I seeing? Not much, because what the growth comes from you putting in the work. I need to go in harder. I need to put in the work. I need to stay consistent. And it's like everything I'm seeing is information that I could have gotten for free, that I did get for free. And if I would have just implemented it and done what I had to do, it would have worked. But I'm I'm where I'm at now, and regardless, it has some helpful things in there for sure, and I'm making growth. But at the end of the day, the work is coming from me. I'm the one that needs to be consistent and fix what I'm doing wrong. Like and subscribe if you want to continue following my journey, because I will become profitable. I am determined to do so. I've been doing this for too long to give up, and that's just something that I won't be doing, and I'm gonna ride it out until I get to where I want to get.